Howdy. I haven't done a video like this in a while, and it's really because I hadn't really thought of anything to really talk about. But I found something. I wanted to tell a story. It's a gorilla story. The ones I experienced back, I don't know, around third or fourth grade maybe. So, I live in Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, special, isn't it? And one summer, we actually went all the way and drove over to the Omaha Zoo, which is actually a much better zoo than the Des Moines Blank Park Zoo, because the Blank Park Zoo, yes, it has improved, but it sucks compared to Omaha Zoo. So we go to Omaha Zoo, and at one point we get to the gorilla area, and it's all enclosed in glass, like heavy bulletproof glass, so they obviously can't break through. And at one point, I had like a buzz cut too when I was a kid. I kind of had a gorilla-like head and haircut. So I don't know if it really matters, but it kind of made me think a bit more, and it kind of relates to the story. And so at one point, and this was like obviously the summer, so the zoo is very busy. There were a lot of people there, and we went into the gorilla area, and there was this one gorilla who was sitting by himself in this one area, just next to the glass, like right next to the glass. And all these people were standing around him and looking at him up close and everything. But I was standing a little bit behind, so I could still kind of see him around the people, but I wasn't up close. And I was just locking eyes with him. I just kept looking at him and looking at him, because he's a big fucking gorilla. You know, you're fucking 10 years old, 11 years old, and you're looking at this huge ass gorilla. And when you have a gorilla, you're gonna fucking stare at him. Sorry. So, but the thing is, when I was staring at him, he was staring right the fuck back at me. Locked eyes the whole time. And even so, when people gathered around him and tried to look at him closely, anytime someone would get into his block of view of me, he'd move his head. You know, he wouldn't do it like this. He'd do it like that. He'd be fucking methodical about it, you know. Yeah, like he was really, I don't know if he just did not like me, or maybe he really did like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things you just can't tell. Either very infatuated or was planning to kill me. Either one. So he kept looking at me. And eventually, during some time when I was there, at one point we were the only ones, you know, right there. There was no other people there. It was pretty empty. And I was standing right there, so I got closer to him because nobody else was around. And he wasn't doing anything, so I got closer and closer. And I kept staring at him and looking at him. And all of a sudden, this dude, this big fuck gorilla, he gets up on his 2 feet and fucking bangs his fucking fists on the fucking glass. It scared the shit out of me, so I fucking bolted that the fuck out of there. And yeah, he broke through and he snatched me, and then I had to live with him for 6 months. His name is Pete, by the way. And so yeah, I had to live with the gorilla for 6 months. Like the people, the zookeeper people, they didn't want to come in and get me because they actually were afraid of this gorilla. Like, he was apparently known for being very violent and very hostile, and so nobody wanted to fucking do anything. It was like, well, he fucking took the kid, so he's gonna have the kid if he wants him. We're not fucking doing shit. So yeah, for like 6 months I lived with the gorilla, and I learned a lot of shit, a lot of cool shit. One thing that I learned is that how to fling your poo. And people think you, like, you know, you throw it like that, like you're throwing a fucking rock. When really you're supposed to throw it like a football. You know, you let the turd slide off your fingers. You really want to get like a good Peyton Manning throw out of it. So yeah, that's something I learned, and yeah, I made about half that story up.